world champions, like in the finals at the Worlds and things, it's like, I see certain guards they're playing, and I'm like, I couldn't get away with that. There's no way I could just be in that position, and someone will just cut through my guard. It looks really lazy to me, okay? After studying more, and then getting here and working more, me and Clay getting here on the side and working some, I've noticed why they're able to do that and the benefits of it. I haven't really heard a name of what it's called. I've been calling it Midguard. Okay. Reference there to some Norse mythology, except changing it to guard. And because it's right in the middle of different guards, okay? It's just like that middle point to where you can transition and you have really good control. And then what makes Steven not attack is he knows my options. If he knows anything about this guard, he knows where I can transition to, okay? So what we're doing here is really good off of a guard pull. This is where I've been going from if I pull guard, okay? I'll get like the high grip I really like to get here, and I'll get the sleeve, okay? Foot goes in the hip, control the arm here. I go down for my guard here, okay? Now, what normally is gonna happen here is I've got this controlled, I've got his posture down. This hand is normally going to attack this leg in some way, because that's his first point of contact that he can defend against where I don't have control. Okay, so if he grabs the pants here to start addressing the leg, that's great, that's what I want. Okay, from here I'm going to come down, I'm going to grab this sleeve, I'm still keeping connected, I'm going to throw my lasso in. Okay, I've got the lasso. Alright, I can come in and lasso the leg and pull in if his leg isn't up close enough for what I want. Okay, if it is, I can just lasso here. When I turn back in from my lasso, I want to put my spider hook in. Okay, now my lasso hand here is going to switch and go to the pants. Okay, so if I want to hook here and pull in, I'm going to go to the pants and the hip. Okay, now when I do this foot, don't just straight spider it, pull it off to the side. Okay, pull it off over here so I can get to this grip easier. All right, so now I'm right in this spot. So this is where this is what I'm calling Midguard. Okay, I've got pants, sleeve control. You can have this one lassoed. You can play the hip here, but you got to be careful, okay? I like to just keep it here in the arm and in the hip. All right, so from here, what's good about this is, I can just chill out right here, and he can make a decision where to pass, but the cross control I have here makes it hard for him, and at any time, I can come here and go on the hip, De La Riva, okay? I've got really good control here, and I've been playing De La Riva keeping this sleeve, so he can't address this leg. Instead of letting go and going to the collar, because that's exactly what he's going to do. I've been keeping this a lot in my De La Riva game. Okay, so boom, I can come right back to the hip. Okay, so boom, that's all it takes, back to the arm. I just stay in this realm right here of Midguard. Okay, another thing, this is what's sweet right here. Okay, this is what I really like. You can pull him over and go like single leg X here, but I don't like to hang out in single leg X too long. There's just too many good ways for him to pressure and pass there. Okay, I like standard X more. So what I'm going to do is, I've got his control here. I'm going to hip escape to here. Okay, when I hip escape, I'm dropping this knee down. Okay, I'm going here. See this knee's coming in behind? This foot stays on the hip. Now, when I dig my knee under, I'm turning my hips back and my knee back this way and driving with this foot here. Okay, so now look where I'm at. Okay, from here, I can come up with a single, I can start working leg attacks, if you like knee bars and things like that. But the thing I've been doing that's been most effective is I turn here. I'm going to come up with this leg. I'll take my right foot. Let's turn this way. I'll take my right foot and put here. And I'll pull the sleeve and push. And come up right there. That's worked really well. Okay? Guard pull. Boom, he grabs his leg. Great. I just like to do the lasso because it's a good control point. If he's a quick passer, a lasso can really slow someone down. It's like putting a leash on them. Okay, I'm here. Now, if I can go straight to the pants, great. Normally I want to get the spider in and turn. I can release and grab, or if I need to, pull this leg in here. Like this, grab, foot back to the hip. Now I'm here. Okay, then if I like De La Riva, foot on the hip, extended, throw my De La Riva hook in. If he pushes the knee down, back on the hip, scoot back to the middle, shoot in here. Once I'm in here, I can keep my foot here. I can even kick this out and go for more of an X position here. Armpit. It looks like a lot, but once you get the feel of it, it's really simple and very effective. And you'll be surprised at how hard it is for him to work his passing game with that foot in the hip and with that sleeve grip, okay? You want to see it again? Ready to try it? One more time. All right, controls this leg, okay? I keep this tight. I don't just leave this loose, okay? If I leave this loose and this loose, he's just going to peel this leg off, start passing. Boom, tight here. I'm going to slide down to the sleeve, throw my lasso in. Once my lasso's in, square up. Now I want control of this side. I'm going to put the foot in, turn it down. Once I'm here, grab the pants, foot in the hip, here. See how much off balance he already is? Okay, from here, I decide if I want to extend and go De La Riva, or I'm on the hip here. I can turn, drop this in. The key here is I can just come here and hook up X guard. So he's got a pretty good base here. I mean, I can elevate him and go back with him. But if I turn this knee inward here, now see he's already turning away from me. He can't get away though because I have these pants. So I've got this, okay? There's different things I can do here, but the easiest thing for now is foot here, keep away, keep your grips and come up. Got it? I really enjoy about De La Riva guard, this Midguard, all these things like that is everyone is expecting, especially the higher level you get in the rank, everyone is expecting high level stuff to happen. When you put someone in De La Riva guard, everyone's automatically thinking back take or bolos, just all that stuff, okay? So it's always great to whip out some fundamental moves on them and you get that look on their face when you just set them down. They're just like they're expecting more and they're ashamed that they got set down with something so fundamental, okay? It's a great moment. All right, so if we're playing, we're in this, we've got our pant grip here and we're in this either playing Midguard or we've already transitioned to De La Riva guard. We can do it from here as well, okay? But let's just say we're here on the hip and we're this way, okay? Sometimes, especially if I just transition back to this from De La Riva. If I was here and he's beat my De La Riva and I get this foot back on the hip, he's thinking, oh, okay, he's giving up on that. And I go here. I can even keep this on the hip for now, but I like to come back to here. I'm just going to do the old sit-up sweep. I'm just going to extend and pull here. You can reach down and hook this leg if you need to. It is a nice little added thing in case he's got a really good base. But sometimes this isn't even necessary. Sometimes you can just kick and pull here. But I'm going to extend this leg, pull this one, keep his arm away from me so he can't get good grips. And just do a little standard sit-up sweep thing, okay? That works so well. And then they're like, you know, especially if you go from De La Riva, this foot's on the hip here, I'm in De La Riva like this, okay? And like I've been trying to beer and bowl on, it's not there, and I come back and I just go here and I go, you know, they were expecting more out of me. When you go back to your fundamentals, and you got some really good setups there, okay? There's a lot from there as far as just setting up tomahawk sweeps and things like that to make things really easy. Okay, so don't think you've got to be able to do all this, you know, high level stuff. You can always go back to your fundamentals and really go far with them, okay? All right, so one more time on all these details here. Okay, we're in we just pulled guard, we're here, he grabs the leg. I address that here with the lasso just because this is a great way to control him. I can put my foot on the hip, I can throw it deep here. I like to go on the hip because that's where I want to be anyway. Okay, now I can go to my spider on this side. Now, if his pant's close enough for me to grab, I'm just gonna grab it. Okay, if not, I can hook this here and pull him forward. But if I can, I like to keep this on the hip, pull it down, reach around. I'm gonna grab at the front and cuff the pants here. Okay, as soon as I get this, I gotta get him off balance, so I extend a little here. Okay, he's not gonna be able to clear this leg off very easy at all. Pressure down here, pressure here. Okay, now when I can go De La Riva if I want, or if I want to go for the X, my weight transfers to my right foot here so I can lift my hips and hip escape to here, okay? Weight transfers to the spider, I turn my hips. Once my hips are turned, I'm going to shoot my hips under his leg to here. Still pressure down on the arm. In one motion, I turn in, press down here. Turn my hips. There, just like that, okay? Pulling the arm, so back up. Over here, turn and pull. Don't let go of this, because he'll just post. Then I gotta transition to some other stuff, okay? I'm gonna post and turn here. Once I'm here, I've got this foot to extend. This foot comes to the armpit, I kick away, okay? I leave this foot in the hip here. I don't cross it to the far X position. This way, if he comes back up on me, I've still got him here where I can elevate. Okay? Now, same thing. Come here, boom, to there, kick him over, back to that sit-up sweep. So all this ties in together really well here, okay? All right. Let's work this 10 more minutes, and then we'll do open mat drilling, okay? Got it? 1, 2, 3.